Loved and lost than not to have loved at all. But let me tell you, I hate love. I hate it because it builds you up just to tear you down. It makes you feel invincible, damn near indestructible, just to tear your heart from your chest like it's disposable. I hate love. I hate it because it's the most wretched, horrible, beautiful, most amazing thing you will ever experience as a human being. Falling in love is like standing 1,000 miles in the air just to fall through a floor that was never really there, and right before you hit the ground, terrified you're going to die, you realize you can fly. And your skin becomes electrified as you soar throughout the skies. Love is the golden wings plastered across your back as you realize they're made of wax because you flew too close to the sun and they started to run, burning your skin with trails of sin and igniting a fire held within, because love is a raging flame, a saving grace in times of hate, and yet it'll burn you down to the forest ground. Look around. Do you see more smiles or joyful frowns? Do you hear the sound of beating hearts punctured by Cupid's darts? It's a twisted game these creatures play. How soon can they drive us all insane? They say that love is blind, but how can it hit its target every time? Love is far from blind, but you are when it's by your side. I hate love. I hate it because it's the most wretched thing that I've ever experienced. If you don't hate love, you've never been in love. And if you don't think love is the most amazing, beautiful thing that you've ever experienced, and you've never been in love, let me tell you, I hate love. I hate it because I hate the way my breath catches in my throat when I hear your voice, and I hate the flutter of my heart in my chest when I hear your laugh, and I hate the way the whole world fades away when I see your face, and I hate love because it terrifies me to my core.
Come on.
And I can't tell the difference between love and insanity anymore. This thing called love overrides every instinct inside of me. It makes me question my own reality, and I realize that I care more for this love than I do my life. And if given the choice between the two, I would breathe for the last time. I would look you in the eyes, and I would use my dying breath to tell you that I love you. See, I hate love because I couldn't bear to live without it, but make no mistake, this is not a love poem. For this poem was not written to tell you of how I could close my eyes in your embrace and forget there was no such thing as hate. This poem was not written to tell you of how I forget what it's like to feel alone every time you press your lips against my own. This poem was not written to tell you how much I love you. For I can never put such a thing into words. For I'm not so grand a poet. No one is. See, this poem was written to tell you of how my heart races when I think you've gotten hurt, and how my eyes water when I think of you in pain. This poem was written to tell you of how you take my breath away, and how when your face becomes something I can no longer find, I swear I start to die a little inside. The air is stripped from my lungs, and I can no longer feel the warmth of a burning sun. My soul is a fire that's forgotten how to burn. As these shackles sprout from the dirt and chain me down to the earth. There once was a time when I found myself chained down. The key lost somewhere in the darkness where I believed it would always remain, until I looked into your eyes and it was like you granted my every wish. These shackles fell from my wrist, and I really can't think of any other way to say this except I love you. And I hate this love because when you're with me, it's like I can fly through the skies, my freedom finally found. But the moment you're gone, I get pulled back to the ground, and these shackles latch back onto me, wrapped in thorns as if to remind me that any escape from this hell will only ever be a fantasy, as I realize that you are my calamity. Because you are the only thing in this world that I fear. You are the river stings that made me invincible, and yet your absence became my Achilles heel. Every part of me that you touch feels indestructible. And yet living without you feels impossible, because when you are no longer by my side, my mind can no longer process the passage of time. Every second without you is a lifetime. Every minute is an eternity. And with every hour without you by my side, my soul dies a little more inside. And then when I see your face again, all my fear and pain just fade away, and I know what it's like to have everything in the world be alright, even if only for a moment. And so yes, maybe I am obsessed with you. But how could I not be obsessed with someone so amazing? A girl that is so beautiful despite what she may believe, with such a good heart, kind and sweet beyond belief. How could I not be obsessed with having someone like you in my life? How could I not be obsessed with you? But make no mistake, this poem is not a love poem. This poem was not written to tell you how I could spend every minute of every day with you in my arms and never need anything else. This poem was not written to tell you of how I would give up everything in my life just to have you by my side until it ends. This poem was not written to tell you how much I love you. You see, this poem was written to tell you of how this love is driving me insane. This poem This poem is nothing more than the ramblings of a tormented soul who couldn't bear to live without his tormentor, who couldn't bear to live without you.